What's going on? Excuse me, I just got through running. So today I woke up and the topic was the best NBA player to wear the number 3 jersey. It was between Allen Iverson and Dwayne Wade. And the polling came in and majority of the people chose Allen Iverson. And I was watching Undisputed on Instagram, and Shannon Sharp said he would have went with Dwayne Wade, and Skip Bayless said it would have been a landslide that he would have went with Dwayne Wade. Even Shannon Sharp, that speaks volumes that Shannon Sharp would pick Dwayne Wade. And the reason why I say that is because Shannon Sharp knows that the more that he glorifies Dwayne Wade, it somewhat diminishes LeBron James, his LeBron James argument. Only with Michael Jordan, though. Only with Michael Jordan. So let's be very clear. And I think that when I kind of agree with Skip. It's not close. It is not even close. You can pick all the categories that you want. You can 10 categories, 5 categories. We can start off with who's more clutch, who's got better defense, who's the better leader, who's the better, who makes people better. That's 4-0 already. That is 4-0 already. And then we can go on scoring. I mean, just offense alone, that kind of contribute. That, I guess, who makes people better is part of offense. But scoring, yeah, they're two different players. But when you look at the scoring, there's plenty of games where they're both throwing up numbers. It's almost a wash. It's really a wash. But somebody would probably point out how AI scored 50 and 40 and 50. And Dwayne Wade done that. So I think that you look at the way Allen Iverson, I think some people are looking at the way that Allen Iverson transcended the game back in 99, 2000, 01, 02. I think people are looking at how popular he was, how he, that and one era, like he kind of bridged the gap from street ball to the NBA. He made a lot of people like feel like, whoa, man, like he probably bridged that gap better than anybody has ever done it. And you got to give him his props. But we have to understand that same game that we're congratulating him on, that's the same game that got him not being picked up in 2008 on the USA team. They didn't even want him. They didn't want AI. And what's crazy is the same team that didn't want AI, Dwayne Wade led that team in scoring. Now I want you, and see, let me be very clear. See, some of y'all were going to use the scoring angle. You were going to use that. The same team that did not want Allen Iverson, Dwayne Wade led that team in scoring. Just let that marinate. And I don't even want to do this to Allen Iverson. And I definitely don't want to. I used to be the biggest Dwayne Wade fan. Used to be. Trust me. I bought the Converse. Y'all know how many Kobe Bryant fans and LeBron fans I done battled with. And after, I don't even want to get into why I really don't fool with Dwayne Wade no more. But I believe in common sense. So you have a lot of AI fans or a lot of AI people, you know, they're like, oh man, who did AI have? He didn't have nobody. First of all, we're going to stop that right there. No superstar had anybody in 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003. The Eastern Conference was terrible. It was terrible. The Eastern Conference was terrible until 2003/4. That's when LeBron, Dwayne Wade entered the Eastern Conference and Melo in the West. That's when it became the real deal. And see, you have to understand that you look at, a lot of people like to get in this mirage that, oh man, he played Shaq and Kobe. as if every team was Shaq and Kobe, and it wasn't. The West was dominant. I mean, Shaq and Kobe probably went through more drama than AI and the 76ers. Who did AI have? Who did T-Mac have? Who did Vince Carter have? Vince Carter had Elijah Wan. Vince Carter had Muggsy Bogues on his team. Vince Carter had Charles Oakley. Vince Carter had Dale Curry, Steph Curry's daddy. Come on, man. There was only 3 teams. There were 3 teams in the 2001 season that, and the reason why I'm bringing 2001 up is because that's solidified as AI's greatest achievement. 2001, there was 3 teams in the Eastern Conference that had 2 All-Stars. It was the Knicks, Latrell Sprewell, and Allen Houston. It was Toronto. Well, I'll start off with the 76ers. Mutombo and Allen Iverson. In Toronto, it was Vince Carter and Antonio Davis. Now, a lot of y'all that aren't real basketball fans, you just started watching basketball during the LeBron era. And there are some of you that didn't watch basketball back in the day. You only watched the highlights from Stuart Scott, R.I.P. Stuart Scott. Now I want you to ask yourself, Antonio Davis, exactly. Who you want? Antonio Davis or Dikembe Mutombo? I thought so. I'll take Mutombo too. So before we get in this, oh man, he didn't have nobody. Nobody had nobody. Nobody, no stars really had anybody. That's what it was. But you notice how in 2004/2, once Dwayne Wade and LeBron James entered their second year in the league, it was over with for T-Mac. It was over with for Vince Carter. It was over with for Allen Iverson. It was over. A wrap. A wrap. We forgot that Allen Iverson went to the Nuggets. Did he make them better? Nope. Could you imagine Dwayne Wade joining teams with Carmelo Anthony? Kobe Bryant wouldn't even have a ring. He wouldn't have got ring number 4 and 5. That's another debate. I just had to throw that in there for a Kobe Bryant fan. But I just want people to look at the X's and O's and get out of your imagination and your feelings and your emotions, and just, we got to look at facts. Look, Dwayne Wade's 3rd year in the league, when he went to, y'all got to remember that he cooked the Pistons back-to-back years. He cooked the Pistons in 06 and in 05. The only reason they lost in 05 is because he had I think it was a hip injury. And he played 2 games, barely standing up. He came back to next year and they waxed the Pistons. Dwayne Wade won the 2006 Finals MVP while leading his team, averaging 20 more points than his second leading scorer. 20 more points than his second leading scorer. And then you're going to have some idiots, oh, well, they let him shoot a lot of free throws. Nigga, he's a slasher that can dribble the ball and can shoot. Is James Harden a slasher? No. So why is he shooting 20 free throws in a game if he's not a slasher? Exactly. So don't use that excuse. There's no reason a player in the NBA should be shooting more free throws than LeBron James. That, like a star player. There's no reason than him and Russell Westbrook, maybe. Like Russell Westbrook. No reason. So I don't want to hear that free throw excuse. That man was hooping and he wasn't playing games. It just is what it is. And where are we going next? Look at how Kobe Bryant was doing him in the finals, the way he was altering his game, altering his shot. That was baby Kobe. Baby Kobe. Look at prime Kobe versus Dwayne Wade. Look at prime Kobe versus LeBron James. Look at prime Kobe versus Melo. You think AI even had a shot? He couldn't even. Come on, man. Now look at Kobe versus AI in the finals in 01. Now look at Kobe versus Dwayne Wade Prime Kobe versus Prime D Wade.